RoboQuest soundtrack.
Hello lads. Oh, I keep forgetting this is not the screen. This is supposed to be the screen. No, screw it, this scene sucks. Hello everyone. Hello, willkommen, and whatever other language you speak. What you think is a language. Yeah, welcome. Today we're gonna work on the translation Magizmo, as I call it, which is an application making translations that does not exist yet. That's why we are here to solve that. Okay, here's the rundown for those that do not know. I need to press this button now. And I need to... Crap, this? Nope, not this one. Yeah, no. Yep, this
Google
one.
Translate?
Google Translate? No. It's a tool specifically made for SCPSL Laboratory, so the idea is that the application will not crash. Hey! So yeah, you have like every single field that is in the game, and for example, if I go to Operation Guide and I call it tutorial, don't worry, this is work in progress, then I will be able to change it. I press here and I will say news and things like this. Basically, it's a tool for visualizing and also making it a little bit more manageable to actually find things. Currently, as you can see, it's quite bare bones and it's not really finished. And, but yeah, I want to like get it done in like a month, maybe. Yeah, but one thing is just filling out this entire list that you see on this side. Hold up. No, everything is fine. I need to fill out this entire thing, but for that I need tools, because filling this, just the raw files, filling those, it's a nightmare, okay? That's why we're gonna make an editor today, or more likely, finish the editor. Because right here, this is it. You can see every single line. Okay, so, here's the rundown again. Hold up, I need to find SL. Play the music. I need to find SL files. Manage browse local files. Yep, that's it. Okay, so how SL translations work is that there's a bunch of files, but all of them are a little bit different. Some are similar, but for example, items is like an infamous one. You can see that the game just looks at this number at the beginning, then this symbol, and it determines which item this translation belongs to. So item ID 0 is janitor keycard, and if the item has some kind of a description, then you place another symbol like this and then you write the description. So pretty much, but the rest of the files look like this, where every single line is supposed to like represent some text element in the game, meaning that, well, in most of the time a single line will contain a single define, as I call it. So pretty much every single thing that gets replaced by a text, the thing that gets placed in a text element, like this sentence or this section, is what I call a define. So as you can see, normal files have only one define per each line, but there are things like this, which, as you can see, have 2 defines per line, which is not great because that complicates our job. Meaning, as you can see, this is line number 0 and it has 2 defines. They are separated by this symbol that I cannot change because I did not implement that yet. And that's exactly what we are supposed to work on. We are supposed to make it so that we can actually edit this thing, because currently if I change something... Oh, I cannot even change that. Well, that's lovely. If I change something, it's just... Technically it's going to update, but practically it's not. Trust me. It doesn't work. If you see, it says IDS, but if I re-import it right now... re-import... Yep, it reverted, because we cannot save, because I did not implement that function. Yeah. There's also no way of actually adding it, says TODO as define. That's gonna be lovely, jubbly, but I have some... I don't know what you call it. I have some experience working in this field, so we will see. I have developed some windows in the past, such as right here. As you can see, this is not my first... This is not my first. This card changes. Wow, it didn't crash this time. Anyways, you get custom row height. Okay, so I think making a toolbar, because how I do these windows normally is that I have a toolbar and then you have like a save button right here. That would be lovely to have, and I think that's exactly what we are going to do. Yeah, we need a toolbar, but to make a toolbar is not that simple of a job. Actually, it is. Is this it? Okay. Yep, that's it. So we need to create a new file and call it for some reason the like new simplified view doesn't work for me, and it just generates an empty script, which is not what I want. Multi-entry window toolbar. Holy crackers. Project translation editor defines, that's what we call them. Or actually, that's not what we are supposed to call them. Just copy this. So to make a toolbar, from what I remember, is that I don't remember, but I have a window that shows me exactly how to do this right here. On my side monitor. It's an inspector, this is a toolbar, and a toolbar needs to inherit from whatever this piece of garbage is. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Multi-entry window. Multi-entry... Oh crap, I don't have that. What? Why is this here? Yep, we need to copy this. Take rid of all of this garbage. Multi-entry translation defines. That's exactly what we want. Yep, that seems good enough. Okay, this is really difficult to work with because the camera keeps like... Huh. So, we just need to... Huh. Yeah. That's it. Hold on, override, unwrite the GUI. And we just place this and that's it. This is our toolbar. And it's temporary, but it works, so that's great. Multi-entry window. Now we need to place it in here. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. How does the prompt library window do it? Strange, that's how. Toolbar. Okay, on initialization, I think we should instantiate it. Yep. Right here. Toolbar is equal to new whatever this garbage is. Oh, and it needs a window. There you go. There you go, lad. Draw tree view. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. And on top of everything, we just need to place on GUI. And theoretically, we are absolutely done. We should have a toolbar and this should not crash. It crashed. Okay. What is this garbage? Object not set to any instance of... Okay, sorry. There we go, now it should not crash. Job well done as always, and now we can save, right? I say that this is janitors, then we will save. And it's saved. Nope, it did not. Shut up. Oh, it did save? It's saved. Yay. And then if we re-import this file... It did not save. Well, that's lovely. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to actually implement that. Lovely jubbly. Gubbly jubbly. Alright. Save. Where's save and save change? That is weird. Give action on the contents of the window. Oh, that's a Unity thing. I don't care about that. Yeah, I think this is how we do it. Once again, I'm gonna look at my other monitor, which is difficult because you are in the way. Save. Just do whatever this thing is supposed to do. And then we save. Okay. And I think I can just copy this code. What is he? Oh, yeah. I know. This should work. So once again, janitors, because we're plural like that. If we re-import, it's saved. Incredible! Congratulations, we've just implemented saving. Crap, we just implemented saving. This is so powerful. So we can save our progress, but now what's the problem? Okay. So I think the next step would be to make an inspector on the right, because as you can see there's a lot of information right here. Like I can say if it should have an auto name or I should just define like keycard janitor. Why do you keep saving? That's weird. Oh! I forgot. GUI autosave button. Yeah, thank you. Keycard janitors. Save. And it should have saved. That's exactly what it did. Well then. Piss off. Let me just revert it as how it was before. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I did not implement that feature. I have a lot of like different fields that I can fill out. You see this like nice table, or as it's called, like trivial, whatever. But it's not. It doesn't contain everything. So, for example, yeah, there is absolutely no way to specify what's the file name, if it should be the first item, if it should use the separation characters, or actually we can just plop that at the top of this window. That's not really that big of an issue. But what's an issue is that if in the future, for example, we would want to add that, or I don't know, this define right here should have dynamic values, because if you do not know, there are things like hotkeys, for example. See, it says edit hotkey, and in the game, this field will be replaced by the actual hotkey that you have selected. So, if we would like to add an option to our editor where you can just press a button and add like a, or like, for example, if it should show you which things you can insert, well then where are we going to define this here? We could keep adding like new sections, but that is just gonna get ridiculous fast. So, my solution, an inspector window. You know, inspector gadget, imagine we're making that. An inspector window. Let's see, because an inspector window is something I do quite commonly. However, I'm not sure if it's like a special thing. Nope, it's not. Okay. So, we go into defines. We create multi-entry window inspector. Let's see us. Go. Public. And then we copy this boy. There we go. And crap. Why is it serializable? That's weird. Why is it serialized? That is strange. Why are we serializable? Oh, I guess it's a you know what? Screw it. Yeah, sure. It's gonna be serializable. Which means that pretty much it will actually be saved by Unity. But yeah, now we're just gonna continue like the standard thing. So pretty much public window. We just need to reference the window. That's how most of these objects work. And then when we initialize this thing, multi-entry window inspector. We'll just ask for the window and then we will set it. Or it's just not gonna be created. That's not how I do it normally, but who cares. And finally, the final piece of garbage we need to add on GUI, which basically this will be called when we will actually want to throw the contents of the inspector on the right, not the left, because that's just wrong. Okay. However, this is not gonna really work if we just say to throw it right now, because Unity doesn't really know how much, how thick, not how thick, how wide it is supposed to be. It's going to tell it that, but I always forget, and I know that working with Unity is horrible. Once again, we're gonna steal code, as always. Yep, good enough for me. Okay, using new GUI layout, horizontal scope, yes. Then we will copy this and we will put this in a, this is gonna be messy, using new GUI layout dot vertical scope. We're gonna place every single piece of this right inside of this body. And now in our horizontal garbage, we'll just paste this thing, but we do not have an inspector, and that's because I forgot to add it yet. Serialized field, internal inspector, multi-entry window inspector, sorry, inspector. And then we'll just initialize it right here. New, thank you. And we will of course need to parse ourselves there. And now this should work, theoretically. Well, let's hope. Didn't work. Why? Why you like this? You mean? Did I miss something? Nope, that's exactly how we do it. I could add a vertical line, but I mean that's gonna do anything. Like, that should work. Why doesn't it work? Why are you like this? God damn. But there should be a line right here now. Oh crap, no. Wait, what? Horizontals. Horizontal meaning that items will be laid out like this. And there's the vertical that comes out of the garbage. Why is it at the bottom? Is it at the bottom? Or am I just being mad at this point? It's at the top. It makes even less sense. Oh no, it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom! Why? They're being strange and quirky. You see it's at the bottom. There will be like a small line at the bottom now. Oh no, never mind. It's here? Wait, why is it? I'm getting confused. What is going on? Just disappear. Oh, I guess we don't really need this, do we? Yeah, we don't, but why is it here then? Maybe that's confusing Unity a little bit. Still nothing. Oh, I think that's solved it somehow. I think Unity is just getting confused. You know what? That's it. Nope. Now I'm getting mad. Hey! Work! Why you do this to me? Oh, and it's like inspector needs to throw something even if it's not throwing anything. That will make sense. Okay, so using new var scroll new GUI, sorry, editor, or no, it's GUI. We need Unity here. Scroll view scope. Okay, allow me to copy a little bit of the code because it would appear like I actually need it. I'm gonna copy all of this. And I'll delete everything in the here. Okay, now it should work. Please work. Yippee! Okay, lovely jubbly. So, how we need to do this is that whenever we select an object like this, we should know which object we are currently selecting. But how will we know this? You see, it's quite easier to work with. It's like files like, hold up, let me give you an example. Yeah, like prompts, because all of these are like defined, they have like their custom IDs. but these do not. The only idea is this. This is not really a good idea because that changes. While these, although yes, you can also rename them, everything in this window, or for example, see, I can rename those items, but theoretically under the hood they are still having the same IDs. As you can see, the GeoID does not change. This is where things get a little bit complicated, and that's where I need to do my Napoleon stance and resize to fit. This is exactly what I want. Show. What's the cleverest way? You know what? I think temporarily, or even not temporarily, or just, you know what, let's just code and I will explain when I'm done. Object selected item. What do you want from me? What? Oh, I'm being dumb, aren't I? Okay, so pretty much, we will, when we select an object, we just say that, hey, the selected object should be selected. So every single time this table right here will select an object, it will pass that object to the window, and this object will be just the like internal thing that the content tree uses, because we don't need to get fancy yet. I think I will regret that in the future, but today is tomorrow, and no, today is yesterday. It's not the future yet, so we do not need to worry. Holy crap, this is complicated. This is not the right script also. Where did I... Oh, here. So, if we go right here, and we overwrite, I think, on select or selection changed exactly. And let me just check. I cannot say... Yep, I can. Well, that's not lovely. That's not lovely, jubbly. We need to change that. Select... Can multi-select. Oh, that's a thing we can override. Alright, can multi-select, then we will just always return false, because we can get that to work, but that will take way too long and it's really complicated, so we're just gonna spare ourselves from that. So now this means that every single time we select something, there will be only one item in here, unless there's none. I don't remember how that works actually, but theoretically this will happen. So you just need to check if selected IDs.count is equal to 1. We will need to go to window, inspector, selected item will be equal to selected IDs or something like this. What was an ID? Or item. Get item or something like that. There's like a thing like item. Oh, find item. Exactly. We're just gonna take the first item because there is only one item. Root. Yeah. And then we'll just select this item right here. And just you know, hold up, I need to do this. So pretty much if we keep like selecting the same item, the inspector shouldn't refresh, so we're just gonna ignore everything. If currently this is not gonna change anything, but in the future this will change a lot. So if the item is already selected, then we just ignore your request to change the item, or to select the item, I guess. And now, once we have this thing selected, we can quite easily just do void line GUI. And if we have something selected, we just check the currently selected item. And if it's an multi-entry window tree, that's default. No, crap. Oh, I think that's internal. Oh, yeah. line item, then we will draw GUI for the line, obviously. And if it's multi-entry window tree dot define item, or the definition item, or whatever, then we will do something similar, but for the define. So, now we can just do a simple check GUI layout dot label. So just currently, just for debug purposes, we'll see if this will work. Line item selected. And if we have the define item, then we'll just say that define item selected. Currently, that's not really that useful of information. Or actually, it's useful to us currently because we will be able to check if this works. Line item selected, define item selected. Let's show more. Line item selected, and let's show all of the information we have on it. Crap. Line item dot line ID line item, and what other things do you have access to? Oh, that's it. That's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to work with, but I think we will manage. Line ID. Oh, please, just let me type. Define item dot line ID. What other thing do we have access to? This is an identification, but it's not like the it's just the identification of the table, which doesn't really give us that much to work with. Like that, this is useless information to us. Define. What's a define? Oh, I guess that's just the name of the line. Well, I suppose it is. Show. Now it's ID 1, as you can see, that's true. And I cannot change that for some reason, I forgot why. And here it will say line item selected, line ID 1, and it will tell us uses information. Oh, I know what's going on. Lovely gobbly jubbly. Yep, it's a skilled scientist, that's it, as it should. Yep, that's exactly what we want. Show. Before we do anything, we need to figure out one thing. As I said, these items don't really have a way to define themselves. So, what is actually going on in here is that this field right here, that's the thing that defines, which okay, that we're gonna get confused if I keep saying define. That's the thing that actually says what line this is. So if we change this, suddenly this entire window doesn't know what this line is and wonders where that line went. So we need to code some way to actually recognize which line is this. Like if we change this, we need to tell that, hey, this is the line that we just used. Which is gonna be a little bit difficult because I'm not sure how to do that, but we will see. Because as previously said, we could just use a GUID system. That's gonna be annoying. Everything is gonna be annoying, although a GUI system would be really handy. I would prefer not to do that, because currently this is the only file that actually would have a GUID system. GUID system. Which GUID is just like a random string of numbers that doesn't mean anything, but lets us identify things in coding because reasons. Shut up. Why can't I change this? Because I'm not saying this to anything. Why am I doing this? Oh, we need to somehow think of how do we change the name of this thing? Yep, screw it. Or actually, before we begin, I would really like to address one thing. Currently, I didn't really know what to call these things, so there's a big kerfuffle going on in here, so I think we should dedicate some time and fix that. Right here. As you can see, this is just a mess. Like this is a define, but then it has the define and it's a fit. But this is a line ID, or this is the define. It's the what? So we're just gonna do this. Line defines. This is this is the correct. Instead of this, we will call this lines. And lines will contain defines, and this will hopefully save us trouble. Search by line index. But then we will make it so that line index will have a GUID. GUID. Yay! This is a struct, which is not... Why is it a struct? This is making our lives even more complicated. Okay, Dr. Frankenstein, you are being quirky. I love talking myself in third person. We are going to temporarily add a button to randomize the GUID, or... Yep, public... What am I doing? GUI layout button. If we press this button, which we're gonna name generate new GUID, we'll do exactly line item to line ID. Oh crap, we need to get that item, don't we? Okay, one thing. Instead of keep having to do whatever this is, we're just gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna go to the tree. Where is this garbage? Crap. Okay, so in here, we'll check what item we are working with. Switch item. If it's the line item, we're doing something similar, but trust me, this is gonna make sense. Window.inspector, the selected item will be line item dot, oh crap, line item. This one. Thank you. But if we're working with a, sorry, this is pointless. Line item dot line ID, meaning that we need to somehow get that line. But how do we get that? Well, we will need to write a helping method or something like that. Actually, we don't need to. We can just do it right here. Our line will be equal to window.asset.lines. And this is where we'll use linker, so pretty much we just want to find an item that has the same GUID that we are looking for. X.GUID. Oh crap, we don't... What? Lines. Wait, what? Huh? What do I call you? GUID. Well, it's... Yeah, it's GUID. What is X? Why is it an int? What? Huh? Okay, this is confusing. Okay, these are lines. Okay, this is confusing. I'm not sure why it's doing this. Why is it an int? Oh crap, okay, I know what's going on. We are not actually using linku. System.linQ. Okay, now when we say this should work. Yep, it does. Case. Define item. Define item. Once again, we're gonna need to look for the line. Or, hold up, I'm being dumb. First or default. And then we will select this. Yep, this should work. Or actually, it's not gonna work because we are currently looking for this item by its line, by its line ID, but that's not what we want to do. We need to look for it. We need to look for it for its GUID, which currently the lines don't really have that information, so we need to give them that information when we create them. Actually, not sure how I'm gonna reroll their GUIDs, because currently all of them have the same GUID, which is nothing. So we also need to fix that somehow. Oh. Scratch this idea for now. We're gonna make a debug method. You can even put it right here, like a new item or something like that. Has custom menu. Exactly what we want. Where did you plug it? Oh, yep, right here. Menu.add item. Need to make sure we are using QASIC because we're gonna die. Let's use QASIC. We can just tell him, hey, add an item, we're gonna call it regenerate GUID. Yep. It's gonna be off, because that's not a thing we can enable. And when we click this, we will regenerate IDs, as I said. Asset. If asset is equal to null, we're of course not gonna really update anything, because there is no asset. But asset... Oh, I think we're gonna have to look through all of these. Or maybe not. Hold up, let me check. Asset lines for each. Oh yeah, this exists. x.guid would be equal new system.guid. New... Crap, I'm being dumb. The new GUID.toString. Asset or like save. Okie dokie. Now, if we look at crap. Okay, so what happened? Was I being dumb? I could technically revert this, but I'm not sure if I... Should we? Okay, so what happened? We changed how these things are called. So technically, to Unity, this is a new object. This did not exist before. Oh, actually, I'm being dumb? Oh yeah, I didn't sound the notification I was live. I thought I did. Sorry. Yeah, these were called definitions, which they weren't, so we changed them to lines. So to Unity, this is a completely new thing. So it's looked at definitions, didn't know really what they are. It just deleted them. Actually, maybe they are still in there. Oh, not this. We might be able to save this. Hold up. Using Unity engine, that's serialization. If we add formerly serialized as, what was it again? Okay, nope, we don't really need to. We don't want to do this. They were called something. Actually, let me look this up. Oh, actually, can I? I don't think this is available. GitHub. If it's not. Actually, I think I could just look it up in my normal browser. GitHub. I don't really have anything to hide. SL translate. Translation Magizmo. Yay. That's how these things were called. Scroll objects, translation defines, asset. What were called? Defines. And then if we say defines, will it work? I think if we also need to open this. I'm not gonna load them because of JSON. But here they should work. Oh yep, they do. Right here. Except that these don't. These are because they are also not defined properly. Yeah, but this worked here, but it's not gonna work here because this is JSON. So Unity doesn't really know how to load this. How can we save this? Unless, perhaps. No, that doesn't make any sense. You know, it would be cool if we could copy this and paste this, but that's not how it works. We cannot paste this because we cannot edit this because of how Unity is structured. Because Unity is great. It's just great. But what we can do is just delete this item as we don't really need it. And before we do anything, also we need to rename this to define fields. Something like this. So this will show up now, again. No, it doesn't. What was it called? Field ID. What? Field ID. What kind of an idiot? Whatever. Field IDs. And now it's gonna plop up. Plop up, that's the word. See, worked. So we've deleted this item and I have this fancy little dandy thing that disappeared. Huh. Yeah, I have like a method written for doing... Oh crap, I did not want to... Whatever. Okay, so we've saved the situation. Unity will now probably serialize those. However, we need to call this method, but it's not gonna be called because the... Window inspector. Currently no, that's not one. That's not the one. Okay, so currently I have this thing disabled, but if we were to completely comment out this inspector, meaning that it will use the default inspector, which has the button, we'll once again be able to press this button, yep, generate, and if we re-import it, oh my god, what can I say? Well then, if you open editor, it will not crash. And in here, we will have regenerate IDs. And yep, if we re-import it again, we have the IDs. Lads and gents, we did it. And now we can once again re-add this lines of code and... We did it! We saved the file! It's incredible. So I don't need this pretty much because that's kind of pointless now. And since we now know... Since all of the lines now have their own like custom ID that will not change no matter what we do, we can quite easily just go into the window tree and continue work on what we are working on. So once again, we're gonna copy this line of code, not www window, that's not what we want. Define line. Define item.line. I guess, no, I'm being dumb. We don't need to do this. Oh crap. Define item.define. That is it. But the define also does not have, it should have its own GUID, but you know what, we're gonna worry about that later. So, now we actually need to, instead of having whatever this thing is, we'll need to have a GUID. Yep. And theoretically this should work. So now, if we open up the editor, this is weird. Yeah, but everything can be selected, but this thing is displaying the wrong. It's not displaying what it should be displaying, because currently it's trying to display the GUID, which is not something it should display. It should display the line ID, which changes, but shouldn't actually, you shouldn't be able to modify the GUID, because it didn't change. But since we were using the line ID before, which was wrong to do, and now we switched to GUID, well, it's using GUID because we just changed those. So we need to go to line ID, and instead of using GUID right here, we need to instead locate the line somehow, which actually that's kind of pointless. Why can't we just include the line right here? I am being dumb. Public line, and there's no pointing to this GUID nonsense. Why don't I do this? This is dumb. Lad. Now we'll have a couple of errors, but that's fine. Line item dot line. What are you mad about? I guess this. Line ID. What do you want from me? Line dot, you know what? It's supposed to work, not to be good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. What other error is there? Oh, right here. This is line ID, so we will use item.line.line ID. And if we plop this in, we will be able to modify the line ID without much issues. Hopefully. Editor, line ID. Hello. Oh, I shouldn't be able to press enter, but that's fine. Not really. Why am I able to... What? Well, I can't do it here, but I can do... Why? If I save it, you can see the line ID is hello. Why am I able to press enter? That's weird. Oh, because it's supposed to be text field and not area. Got you. Okay. Now it should work properly. Hello. Oh, you see it even serialized and didn't want to unserialize for some reason. Excuse me, what? Oh, I think we need to repaint it when we save. Because I think we're using outdated information, so when we save... Oh yeah, we need to reload. Okay, tree.reload. Okay, this should work now. See? You will save it now. And you can still modify it and save it again. Just make sure. Re-import. Yep. Works! Well. This is going quite well. Dare I say it. But still, this tree is using line ID for recognizing which thing is which, as I said before, this is not a great way of doing this, because this should change never. This is going to change, obviously. It should never change, so that's why we are using GUID up there. So, my proposal is for it to have like its own GUID. String GUID. And we're gonna do the same thing. Oh, what am I doing? Go away. So that, just to make sure, this is a class. Yes, this is a class, which is lovely. Which is lovely gobbly jobbly. Define GUID dot get hash code. And this should work, but now Yeah, now we need to re-roll. Reroll? Reroll. We need to re-roll. Yeah, that's the word. Var line in asset.line. So we'll use for each anyways. Var define in asset. Oh, sorry, line defines. We'll just pretty much do this, and then we're gonna copy this right here. And the same thing, except that it's not gonna be for the line, but this. I'm gonna save. So now if we re-roll the GUIDs, everything should work. Currently, the side effect is that we can select all of these, which is not what's supposed to happen. We generate GUIDs. Yep. As you can see right here, if we... Yep, all of these have their separate like identifications. That means if we change something right here, it's not gonna affect anything. It's not changing. Oh, because it's a delayed field. Well, it shouldn't be. So a delayed field is pretty much whenever you type something, it's not gonna update. But once you actually hit enter, this is where it's gonna update. And that's kind of handy, especially if you're changing something that... No, it's handy if you just want to prevent your editor from saving, which is exactly what we want to do. Because, for example, this does not use a delayed field, meaning that if we enable autosave... Do you see this, how the mouse just keeps saving? Because it keeps saving every single time we type in something, which is not... Oh, yep, lovely. So it's something we want. But, for example, if I type in here, this doesn't happen. Until I hit enter, and then it saves. Well, it's not janitor, it's a janitor. So actually, this is a problem on my part. I should go into the tree. And... This should be a delayed field, but this should also be a delayed text field, and this should also be a delayed text field. And this should not throw an error, and yet it does. Oh, because this is an editor GUI method. Apologies. So as you can see, now it doesn't save rapidly until I hit enter, which it didn't save for... Oh, yep. Then if I... Once again, if I just type, it's nothing. If I change this, it will save, but if I tap in here, nothing will change until I hit enter. You can now say... janitor keycard. And it would save, and it would be here. Gaming! This is working. But... there are a couple of things left, which actually, for this I should bring up my notepad, but I have a lot of sensitive things quite often here. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, for today to do. Add items, because if we press this plus right here, it doesn't do anything. All of this, we cannot add another define, which we should be able to. If we actually want to make this system foolproof, future-proof, sorry. Then... make this float. Add items. Second thing, we should be able to adjust these values that you see right here in this disabled inspector. Change general values. And I think like instead of somehow trying to squeeze it in here, I'm just gonna put it right here. Because it's not like... we're gonna define them once. It's not that big of an issue. Yeah, we could theoretically make something that if we have nothing selected, then whatever, but that's just gonna be annoying. And what else do we need to do? Oh, yeah, inspectors. Oh. Obviously. Then I'll keep this list right here. And let's get to it. Firstly, adding items and removing them, I guess, also. Okay, let's just add remove items. So, if we want to remove items, it would be nice to have like some kind of a plus button. Or whatever you want. Or sorry, a minus button. So I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. So, when we have defines, which is... these are defines, these small lines right here. We should, on the last cell, because these are cells, this is a cell, this is a cell, this is a cell, this is how Unity treats them, or... I mean, I guess that's how I treat it. It's not really necessary to define them into cells, but it's easier. So, if we're on the last cell, instead of drawing this, we'll instead shrink it shrink it a little bit to make room for whatever this piece of garbage is. But just for consistency, we will firstly define a constant float. Add remove button width, which we're gonna put it to like 18. So this will make sure that this button and this won't be misaligned because of the difference in heights. An example of this I could show, input map editor. As you can see, this is where I was shrunk, meaning that this plus is right here, but the minuses are all the way to the right, which is where it doesn't look that great. And oh, I miss you, Quasic. I would really like to work on you, but alas, we're here. Plus button doesn't do anything, however, plus button resize to right. This is confusing. Why am I doing this? This is dumb. Why am I doing this? Okay, whatever. Resize height to center and this to center. So it's gonna be the same. Like width and height is gonna be the same because it's a square. So this is for the line. Oh, sorry, no, it's for the okay. But in here, right here, this is the last thing. The display name. We will, instead of using name rect. Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I want. How do we do this? Okay, var. We're gonna call this remove rect. We're just gonna get the cell rect. We're gonna resize to right, if I'm not mistaken. And then, so pretty much, it's gonna move, instead of having this bar, it's gonna be moved to occupy the same space, but then it's not a square, because it's gonna be a rectangle, so we will need to make it a square by resizing it to its center. So if I say resize width to center, and then you put standard, or like height, or cell rect.height, for consistency's sake. Yeah, exactly. Then this should work. However, we need to also make space right here. So I'm gonna put a border right. Editor GUI standard vertical spacing. So yeah, we're just gonna make a border, and making a border is just pretty much just moving that right side. We're gonna move it to make space for the remove rect, the remove button. And now we'll be able to just draw it. And how do we draw it? Because there's like a specific method to it. Right here. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna reload for some reason. Remove rect, and instead of a plus icon, we'll have a minus icon. Remove. Okay. So this should work. It worked sort of. Why didn't this move? Should all be in the same space, and yet it is not. Where's this the right? Oh, yep, there we have it. So should remove this. Yep. Oh crap! I messed up something. Why? What? Oh, I think you can see the issue. Huh? I did not account for this. Hey. Theoretically, we could add like a small little, because we have columns here. We have the line ID column, define column, auto name column, and other columns like that. We could add a sneaky, like, small column to the end of this. That you wouldn't be able to move. we could do it and then draw it in its cell. Okay. It's pretty much, we're just gonna create, I think at the beginning, yep, that's exactly what we want. We're gonna move this right here. Instead of whatever this is, we're just, oh crap, not this one. Okay, so, now if I save, you'll be able to, there will be another, like, column created right here. See, it's really small. Hold up, resize to fit. It's a really small column, and this is gonna facilitate our buttons. We cannot resize it because it's a fixed column, and it's just gonna house all of our buttons. And that's exactly what we want. So. Instead of resizing it here, which is just gonna be annoying, we're instead case 5 break. I don't know, we're gonna use tab utility or something like this. Remove rect. We don't really need to resize it, so we can just do this. It's gonna be really simple. And yeah, we don't need to do whatever, we don't need to make any borders or anything. That's it. So now this minus should go to its designated space. However, the plus button still doesn't have its own space. Oh, this is kind of weird looking. Ah, no, it's fine. I guess we could also just do resize height to center. Or remove width. Maybe this will fix it. Whatever. And instead of just ignoring cells and drawing a plus button right here, we will instead remove this. And which ID is it? 5. So the 5th cell of a line. It's the naming is a little bit confusing if you don't know what you're talking about, which I certainly don't. We're just gonna do this, and I think this is gonna be okay. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Crap, it disappeared. Oh, nope, that is not what we want. How did you go there? What? Huh? Why is it here? Why is it... Huh? Whook? Holy crap, shut up. Why? It is confusing. I know! Because we should be using cell rect instead of args to draw rect. There we go. Yeah, not really how I imagined it. Why? What? Huh? Why is it being cut? You know what, whatever, we're just gonna roll with it. You know, the same here thing right here. And then we're gonna use this boy right here, and there we go. Wabam! Normal buttons. However, they still do not do anything. So, if we want to remove an item, it's not gonna be that straightforward, so instead...
Slowly losing your mind.
I've seen... Lad, I've played Portal Challenge rounds, this is nothing. Public void... Yeah, let's make it public. Public void... Remove... Define. Oh, we should also have an option to actually add lines and remove... and remove. Oh boy, this is gonna be confusing. Well, it's fine. Remove define. I mean, I guess at the bottom we could have like a cheeky one. Oh, you know what? Focus. Remove define. Remove define. Would have the define field. Field. And maybe also just align. You know what? Just define item. Mm-hmm. Not really how it's supposed to do this properly, but who cares? Okay, so if you want to remove it, then it's gonna be quite simple, right? Item. Yay! Okay, how do we remove this thing now? Well, window the asset. We need to find the line, which it's not going to be really that difficult. Items, item, line. Oh. Yeah, hold up, I can just do this. Item, line. Oh, it's line, of course. Defines dot accept, or it will be equal to items dot line defines accept item define space. What, excuse me, what is this? I am getting confused. Define. Yeah. What do you not want? You cannot convert it to define. Oh, you piece of garbage. New list. Oh, hold up, I'm just overcomplicated this. Remove. Oh no, never mind, I'm not, because this is an array. Wait, why is it an array? That's dumb. Why did I do this? Who cares? Accept new list. Oh, hold up, I'm once gonna overcomplicate. Define field, new define field. So yeah, this is a little bit of a junky way of doing this, but you know it's gonna work. This should work. It worked. It has worked. But alas. Oh yeah, I need to somehow revert this. Oh wait a second, I'm not. I should probably add an option to discard changes. Whatever. Probably we can just re-import. See, everything is fine. Yay. So we have an option to delete things. We should also have an option to add things, don't you think? Add define. This is a little bit tricky, but only a little bit, because I am an experienced person in personing. Line item. Line. I could just do line. Line item, whatever. Add define. Well, if we want to add a define.
Everything fine for nose.
Exactly.
Now.
Line. So if we want to add a define, then we just need to add the define to a line. So if we have the line, defines, define. Can I just make this an array? Or sorry, not an array, because this is an array, so it's a little bit difficult to work with. But if we convert to a list, it save our lives. Please work. What do you want? Sorry, count. Okay, now will you work? Okay. So, see, we can now simplify this. It's a lot more simpler. Because we are using a list and not an array, because an array is just dumb. Should be capturing the result hot control. I saw that for a second. Oh, welcome back. I love capturing when there's no hot control. Line.line.defines.add new define field. But this define field is gonna be a define space. What is that supposed to mean? I have no idea. GUID is gonna be a new, or actually, you know what? Screw you. We are supposed to initialize the GUID by default, honestly. GUID will be equal new, sorry, not the new. System.GUID, the new GUID to string. I guess we're gonna run with the system. And now we don't need to do anything. Just like that, we saved ourselves a lot of work. Alright, let's, in the future we're gonna save ourselves a lot of work. I'm just gonna check. I think the stream is looking normally. We shall continue now. Crap, I did not reload, didn't I? Lovely jubbly. Reload. Need to reload or else it's not gonna really know that something changed. But still not doing it. Why? Just do it. Come on. It's not difficult. Oh, we're not calling this boy. I'm dumb. Sorry. See? This is to do. Not really what we want. Item. Sorry. Caps lock. Happens. And now, lovely gobbly jubbly, we will see that we should restart the editor, but if we press the plus button, it's gonna add a thing. Congratulations, lads and gents, we have done it. That's lovely jubbly, gobbly wobbly. Oh, lovely jubbly. It's gonna automatically select the field, but that would be complicated for Unity. So we're not gonna do that. But now we can say, hey, this is keycard, janitor, I don't know, perks or whatever. And save. It's there. And if we re-import to make sure. Yep. Okay, this is getting annoying. Okay, side quest. When I double click it wants me to open a weird app, but I'm too lazy, so let's fix that. I don't remember how you're supposed to fix that. I know that you can overwrite something, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, yep, right here. An open asset, as it is called. So we just plop this code right in here. Open asset, but instead of a prompt library, we just want to... If this is a...
Yay side quest.
Asset. Lovely gobbly wobbly jubbly. And now if I double click on this, it should open the editor. We are amazing, aren't we? I should drink water, honestly. I keep talking and explaining, but I'm not drinking water, so I will die. It's gonna be a mess. Okay, so we can take our to-do list, add items, works, remove item. Never mind, we're not really done. We can add defines, but not lines. Meaning that if we open this asset right here, as you can see, we can add a define, we can remove a define, That's fine. But how do we add another line? Yeah. That's gonna be a little bit difficult, as the kids say. So why is it like an empty thing here? I don't care. What's a simple way of doing this? Because we could add a context menu, so that could work, but what's like should be like a plus button. Oh, a plus button right here. That should be, yeah, that's... Why is that a good idea? Because normally, how I make windows is that we have a couple of things like this. You can see like debug, or I guess, you know, I'm in debug mode, but we have it. Yeah, you can like save, autosave, whatever, discard progress, whatever. Your Windows settings, and you can change like what color this is supposed to be. That's how I like doing it, but if we were to add a plus button right here, then we cannot have these options unless... yeah, sure. Toolbar! Okay, we should overwrite on left the GUI. Display menu. How does this work again? Or maybe not a menu, just a simple button. Okay, so if GUI layout, oh, for the love of GUI layout. Thank you. Good button. You're saying to use QA6 editor tools. QGUI editor utility dot plus icon. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. Yeah, and if we just press the plus icon, we should add a thing. So if I now save, we should have a plus icon right here. Oh, but it's looking a little bit wonky because we also need to say editor styles dot toolbar button, and now it will look like it fits in its own place. Hold up. Come on, lad. And yeah, we have a plus button. There's absolutely nothing as it does. But now you'll be able to... And now you can implement the code responsible for adding the button. So, tree. Line GUI, default GUI, not defined. Public void add. Oh, actually, I just realized something. How are you supposed to remove this? Huh. Let me think about this. I mean, you could technically place a button right here, but then there's like a plus button here, but then there's a minus button here. Like, it's just confusing. But I think we should have a minus button right here, and like a separate button add define. I think that would be a little bit more manageable. But yeah, whatever. Add line. So window, if window asset is equal null, then we'll just ignore that request because we cannot do that. There's no asset loaded, so we can really add it. But if it is loaded, then lines that add new line. And for this line, we will also need to say, hey, public line. Whenever we create the line, it should generate a new ID. GUID with new, oh crap, system.GUID with new GUID the to string. And it should do it automatically, but now. Oh. Sorry. Yeah. And that is it. Right? Reload. And for removing lines, then it will just be simple as lines that remove. Line. Line dot line, sorry. Double lines, lineception. Yep. Okay. Sure. We are going to explore the world. We are going to. Where is it? Line style GUID. Okay, so this is not gonna be a plus icon, it's gonna be a minus icon. This is not gonna be a plus rect, it's gonna be a minus rect, and it's not gonna be add define, it's gonna say remove line. And instead right here. I have an idea. Yes. Okay. Var rect. Like, I don't know, bottom rect. We'll not call it that. Line rect. Arcs.rect, row rect. We are going to firstly border from the right side, because we have a thing there. Because we have the minus button on the right, so we need to make some space for it. Single line height, no, sorry, standard vertical spacing. And then that is it, I guess. Oh, and then we need to resize it to the bottom. So, resize to bottom, editor GUI utility standard, oh, sorry, single line height. And then we're gonna make a new rect, add define rect, args row, oh sorry, no, it's bottom line rect, resize to right. I'm gonna give it like, I don't know, 100. That's a bit too much. Okay, for now it's gonna be just 80. And if GUI.button add define okay, so pretty much, if I wrote this properly, we should have an extra button right here on the bottom. Yep, just as I planned. Or actually, I think we should multiply this by 2. Maybe it will look better. Yep. And we should also move Y by minus editor GUI utility standard vertical spacing. Nice. We have a button that does absolutely nothing. However, if we say add define line item, yep. Now if we scroll all the way down, we press plus. Oh, it doesn't do anything, doesn't it? Yeah, because this plus button is not really doing anything. Where is the toolbar? Yeah, it does absolutely nothing. So we say window dot, what was it called? Tree dot add line. And now when we do this, we press plus, it should add a new line. Oh, why are you lagging? But it's right here. It's a little bit... Why is it so wonky? I don't know. But if we say plus... Oh, it's just gonna add another one. But if we say add define, then we'll add a define. Oh boy, this is actually working. Nice. So now say 49, this is gonna be the new... what was it? Hold up. Hold up, what was it called? What's the new SCP? Okay, I'm too scared to open up their website because it reveals your IP. But you know what, whatever, let's just call it Goggles. Inv Goggles, it's gonna have a name of Goggles.
Huh.
Description. Goggles description. There we go. We save it. And it's done. Holy crackers. This works. Nice. But there are a couple of things we can do to make our lives a little bit easier. Firstly, we should when we create an item, it would be nice if it could be selected automatically. You know what, I'm too lazy for this. It's like it's an internal tool, like I don't care. Change general values. What? Oh, the inspector. What? Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what I am talking about. So, things like file name, identification type, use separation characters and things like that. Things like that. We need to change that. We need to make it be able to change that. Yes. 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 Mm-hmm. How do we go about this? Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit confusing, but this, where it says imported project, this is the object inspector, but this is the importer inspector. So the importer inspector currently only has a single button, but the normal inspector has everything. Yeah, I can't really change this, pretty much. That's the gist. So, you'll only be... If we go in here, we can see that we need to add items. First item, use separation characters and separation. You know what, I'm just gonna take a screenshot and have it on my side monitor. So this is gonna be quite simple. Var the file, let's call it like this. File.lines, no, file dot file name would be equal GUI layout dot text field. File name. Okay, so this is gonna be just called file name. Yep, exactly that. So if I save this, we should have a file name, as this called, right in here. Nope, never mind. Hold now. Editor GUI layout. Sorry. There you go. And if I change it somehow, then it does absolutely nothing. Okay, how do we compare this? How do we know? Override can apply. Okay, so pretty much this is gonna be junky. Var JSON, like var old, like current. Yeah, it's gonna be path, something like this. How do... okay, you know what? Normally in this kind of situations I just go to Unity, input system, GitHub, because that's pretty much how I learned how to work with Unity's UI. I didn't want releases. Okay, go to packages, input system, then in editor we will have an importer, asset importer right here. So asset input, no, input action importer. Hold up, no, we need the importer editor. That's confusing, get asset, whatever. Input action asset. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Input action asset editor. Oh, it's nothing. What does it know what... Huh? This is a code generator, we don't care about this. Property field, but that shouldn't change it, or maybe it does. Oh yeah, that'll make sense. Okay. I know what we need to do. It's not gonna be lovely. It's not gonna be good. File name. R. Name property. Asset dot... Find property. Editor GUI layout dot property field. So pretty much Unity has its... We can use normal like text files and that we can now control what it actually specifies. But Unity also has this property field system, which is annoying, but you know what's good. If it's gonna make our things work, then whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Like there's not a lot of it. Great. But now we have your file name. What more do we want? This is equal to null to you? Well, then screw you. Apply word GUI. Oh, shut up. Is it null? That seems to be the case. Somehow this cannot find its property, which sucks. It's called file name. I don't know what more you want from me. Okay, just... Nope, that's not the thing. Because that's like their method. Get asset. Oh yeah, that's just... That's not useful. Huh. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna update it. Update. Yet that did not change anything. Okay, this is weird. For some reason it's not... doesn't want to find this. Huh. Why? Weird. Stop that. Hey, just Unity custom importer. Scripted importer, yeah, that's exactly what we did. Why are you not finding? Okay, let's try something different. No. The object or objects being inspected. Well, that's not what we want. Lad, you're lying to me. Wait. Okay, just out of curiosity. Curiosity, if you know what I mean. Public string. If this will fix all our issues, then it will just create a lot of our issues. Oh boy, this is gonna be horrible. Okay, so instead of actually being the serialized object, instead of being this target assess target, you're not gonna make a serialized object out of this, really. But this is just wrong then. Why? That's M scale. Have a color shift. Hold up, the Unity one. This is made for input action importer. Input action importer. This doesn't have things, does it? Create input asset, load input, yeah, whatever. It doesn't. It's like right here, you can see. Generate rock. Oh. Oh. The plot thickens. So how does it know whenever? Yeah, how does it know when it is modified? That's what I'm not getting. Question: importing custom assets. Let's see. Yeah, text mesh component, whatever. SQL importer. Yo, do you have an editor for it? No, you don't. You suck. Introduction, goal, asset validation, Creating... What is this font? Creating custom import tool. Why? God. No. God. What are you doing? No. Shut up. Simple importer for Unity. It's not what I want. Okay, this is all just garbage. You see, the problem is I can theoretically override the function that says like, oh yeah, whatever. Is the asset validated or validate asset or it should blah 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 blah. I could validate that. However, if I wanted to validate it, the easiest way of doing this would be to compare JSON, meaning that every single time it would check, I would have to generate JSON, which is not fast. If you didn't know, I would need to generate JSON and then generate. And then compare it with the already saved JSON and then see if something changed. Which is gonna be a hassle. Annoying. Oh! I just realized. I don't think Unity actually does anything there. Yeah, this doesn't serialize anything there. Crap. Okay, we're just gonna Control Z until the point when it was usable.
My phone died frown.
This is truly so sad. Honestly, my phone is starting to die on me. Or more like this piece of junk. This piece of junk. It's so... I don't know what 100% means anymore. So, you know, I was... Hold up. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, like, after a certain while... I think I had this phone for 5 years, but somehow recently, for some reason, it decided that I'm just gonna keep dying randomly.
100% useless.
100% useless, exactly, because it decided that instead of actually showing that, oh, it's 100%, I have no idea what 100% even means. When it's at like 60 or 70%, that's similar to 0 to me, because even recently, like, I don't know, 2 days ago, I was like waiting for someone. I rang them, and while I was trying to find their number, I looked at the percentage. It said 97%. And then it said 0, and the phone didn't even shut down. No. Everything just disappeared off the screen. It wasn't like, you know, bzz, I'm shutting down, blah, blah, blah. No, it just... nothing. It's dead. And I connected, and it says 75%. But when I turn it on, it's 40. What is number? And what's even funnier, I had a situation where it didn't wake me. The alarm clock didn't go off. Because it died. The battery died. Like, it ran out of battery. While it was plugged in. What do you want from me? You have the power. You have the... no one's using you. I just want you to ring me alarm clock. You then you're gonna even do that. Like... you know, I actually don't care. Like, I could have a broken phone. I don't really care. I only use it to... actually, you know what's good? I don't even use it to watch YouTube anymore. But... I have so many authentication apps there. I have authenticator there.
For a new phone.
Yeah, but that costs money. I have an authenticator. I have two-factor authentication on it, meaning that if it dies, And you know, I have like security codes, but not every website has security codes, and also that will be a hassle to go through. Don't die. Okay, you can last additional 5 years. Honestly, I think like it's just like something with the battery controller where I think if I were to replace the battery controller and would actually know what battery the level is at, because I think it can hold way more juice than it actually thinks it can, because it doesn't really know how much power it has. As I said, 97%, 0%, 43%, 75%. Decide. It doesn't know. Oh boy. Can apply. I'm not sure how to code this. Now that there's a new instance of an object. I always just return true, but really how you're supposed to do. I am calling it. What do you want from me? An object not set to. Huh? I don't even press what? Shut up. Shut up. File name. It can apply. True. Well then why isn't it working? Why did it say false? I cannot press these buttons. I still can't press them. What is this garbage? Hello? Huh? Okay, yeah, but they don't do anything. Alright, apply. Process the apply and revert buttons. It's not gonna do anything because they're not like, just let me press them. What's going on? Huh? I'm saying that, hey, the apply button should be visible, and it says no? What's that supposed to mean? Let me open this. For the love of. Huh. Package, yes. Okay, maybe there's some kind of a thing on the lab actions, input action asset. Maybe there's some like additional code to make it work here. Through input action collection to nope, nope. Nope, there's absolutely nothing like that here. Okay, this is the plot thickens. Why? If I say true here, what will it do? Huh? Okay, so suddenly the entire inspector just disappeared. And the buttons too? On apply revert GUI. Returns true if the new settings were successfully applied. What does that have to do with anything? This engine is just making my brain shrink more and more. Okay, let's actually see if debug the log. Will this do anything? Actually, you know what? Can I inspect this? How does this look behind the scenes? Okay, so this thing is just absolutely not being called. That's lovely. Because that's an editor method. This is Unity. What is this garbage? Hold up, Unity, custom importer, editor, or inspector, I guess. What is going on? This is just dumb. This is not what I want. Holy garbage. How to... No. The custom is... No. How do I make it... Scripted importers. Like, this is just lying. Like, this is actually just not gonna work. This is not how it works. Importer. Asset importer editor. Importer. Yeah, I'm doing it correctly. Okay, YouTube. Please don't show me pornographic content again. Thank you. Oh wait, we're on Twitch. That's completely allowed now, isn't it? Unity scripted importer. I guess that's what it's called. Is there a good to the piece of actually, what is it called? Asset importer. Custom importer. Creating custom by... Oh, shut up. How to import asset in new name? That is not what I'm looking at. Are you blind? Custom importer. Just any importer. No, you piece of garbage. Custom scripted importer. Editor scripting, yeah, lovely. Editor scripting. Guys, hold up. What was Nope.
Terry's everything except for something that you want.
Yep, exactly. I'm not sure. Am I the only person, or is it actually impossible these days to search for anything on Google or YouTube or whatever else? Like, I am being explicit. Stop showing me unrelated things. Just tell me, oh, no one said this. Tell me this. But I think there was at least, I don't know, one person in this world that said, oh, I would like to import this. But no. It appears no. It appears like no. Okay, crap, I forgot his name. Oh, hold up. I swear, I think he did a video on this, please tell me he did. Like, I remember something in the back of my mind. Localization tool, no. Maybe he didn't, I think I actually just got it from looking at Unity's code, so... No, there's nothing like that. Crap. And there's like another channel that's just dedicated on making editor tools, but I don't remember his name. Let's look for a video. What did he make a video about? Please show up. Something like this. Right here, thank you. Warped imagination, this guy is amazing. Okay. Import. Script templates, presets, icons, extract, find assets, sub assets. Okay, he didn't hide it. Okay, I give up. I've been beaten by the machine. For some reason, this is more complicated than trying. Unity, what are you doing? Okay, hold up. Has modified. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. You know what? Just please. That's incredible. TXTs. Okay, the apply button reverts things. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, huh? I guess we need to manually override how it gets applied. Override, apply. No, hold up. Just gonna go in here again. Cause apply. Okay. So if we want to apply, we'll just need to serialize it. Yay. Okay, so we just need to use JSON. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be lazy. I'm just gonna copy this code. Asset target. Sure. Please work. Huh. Okay, overwrite, revert, reset values. This? I don't know. Place import asset. I need to specify a path. Oh crap. Okay, so theoretically this will work, right? Nope, lovely. Lovely gubbly jubbly. Shut up. Reset values. Ha. What? Ha. Just work. Just work. Come on. Why you like this? Where did I lose you? Here. Okay. So maybe we also need to do asset database dot reload or asset database dot refresh. I don't know. But how do you report modified values? Oh, that makes sense. This is getting more confusing. Why are you like this? Looks like I do not need to overwrite this. What are you doing? But this is... I need to find a way of... It's gonna be messy. Okay. Load file. JSON.
Losing patience and mind, aren't we?
No, only sanity. It's not that bad. Load JSON. path. Var unmodified JSON utility dot from JSON. It's gonna be the multi-entry defines, and we're gonna just put txt right here, and pretty much we're just gonna get that. Oh no, what am I doing? That's just no, sorry, this is unmodified. We're gonna compare text to text, apples to apples, if you may. Yeah, var current will be equal JSON utility to JSON asset target pretty print remove. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's not fight with the devil. And return unmodified equals current. This will work. It did not work. Oh, sorry, the other way. This might be very performance costly, but I don't care. Lads, it is working! It is working! Okay, now GUI layout, that's space. I'm gonna give it like 18 space. I'm gonna make some space for the button. Uh-huh. Yes, yes, exactly. And now we can look at our little picture I took earlier, and we can implement the rest of this garbage. Okay. Identification type, editor GUI layout. Enum pop-up, I guess. Pilot identification type. Okay, what do you want from me? Enum to identify. Oh, piss off. Unless. Oh, hold up. Using system. Why are we using Unity Editor version control? Identification type, okay. What am I doing? Use separation characters. Toggle. Use separation character. Or actually, we can do something smart. Hold up. QA doesn't have the toggle. Okay, there's like a cool feature I once coded where it's a toggleable item. We're gonna quickly make it. It's gonna be lovely, jobbly wobbly gobbly. How do you do it? Yeah. This is gonna be lovely. Hold up. Var rect. correct will be equal editor GUI utility dot, no, it was editor GUI layout utility. Oh yeah, get last rect, like get, yeah, get last rect. Then we're gonna do editor GUI dot prefix label. Yeah, new GUI content. I'm gonna name it separation character. You're gonna love this. So instead of having like a separate field for separation character and a separate for the if we should use the separation character and a separate for if we should lag my computer. Hello? Are we still live? Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Computer casually dying.
Okay, I think you can see my camera. Currently my OBS preview is dead. Let's see if I can change the scene. I feel like I can. Hold up, will it show up on the... Okay, so this is pretty much how this works for me right now. No matter what I change, it just... I swear, snip and sketch. I'm just gonna close this window. Thanks, Windows. So I think the Microsoft Explorer restarted because I pressed too many buttons at once. Now I have a white myself. Lovely. Thanks, Unity. We love you, Unity. Var. Use. Okay. Expression correct that we need to use QASIC. Word resize to right, no, left. Utility dot single line height. And then this rect will be equal rect dot border left okay. So this is the rect for the toggle button, and this is the rect for the the place where you actually type in the words. And now use separation character will be equal to editor GUI dot toggle use separation character rect file dot use separation character, and then using new GUI, sorry, editor GUI disabled group scope. Yes, file dot use. So basically, if this is disabled, wait, hold up, what was it? Oh yeah, got me. If this is enabled, then this is disabled. So we should do the opposite. It makes sense. File dot separation character GUI dot text field. I'm trying not to really explaining, but I think this will make sense. Oh, this is a crap. Unity editor GUI character field. Char field. How to limit. Okay. So text field 0. I think this will work. Okay, so now this will be lovely gobbly jobbly. Theoretically. This is not lovely gobbly jobbly. Oh, I know what happened. Because this thing is dumb. Pretty much. I used to like do a little trick. Actually, let me steal my little trick. Etra games, Etra GitHub. I worked on this project and I would like to steal some of my code, if I may. For the love of Etra, you have a horrible name. No, I'm not gonna show you my YouTube. Piss off. YouTube. Let me... Etra games for non-gamers. We will find this. We will find this GitHub. Okay, I worked on this. And at this. Hold up, I think I even got a shout out. Come on. Where am I? You suck, I hate you, Etra. Where is your stupid GitHub? No, I don't care about your Patreon. Shut up, shut up. Shut up, where is Git? Thank you, for the love of... Okay. Etra games, Etra starter assets. I hate how this is labeled, but whatever. Source, yeah, that's how it worked. Editor. Where's my window? Etra character creator. This is my window. I've made this. See, it says Doc Frankenstein. It's copyrighted 2023, meaning that the next year is not gonna be copyrighted and you'll be easily able to steal it or something. I don't know how that works. I kinda hate how I made this window because I didn't know what serialized field did at the time, which is kinda dumb, but you know what? We learn, we grow, and we learn. I used to do a little trick. Okay, right here. Okay, now this is quite standard, but how do I... Use states from player. Specific abilities. I must have done something in here. No, this is GUI layout. There was something I did where I had to change into not GUI layout but something else. You know what, we will figure it out. I am sure of it. This is weird, my preview window is broken. It's broken, it's broken. So pretty much what's happening currently is that this is looking weirdly because it's stretched out negatively. Because when you leave a space in Unity, it actually just... It doesn't take up this entire space, it only takes up like it's of 1 pixel width, pretty much. So that's why this happens and we don't really want it to happen because that sucks. So, to fix this, we will need to think of something. Using GUI layout dot horizontal scope. Yes. GUI layout dot height editor GUI dot GUI utility single line height.
It's almost been 2.5 hours. How do you still have will to do this?
Yeah, I've made a lot worse things. Hold up. Flexible space now. What do you want from me? Yeah. Will you work? Yay! Should only capturing when there's a hot control. Okay. Lovely. Lovely gobbly jobbly wobbly. Yeah, like, you know, this may not seem that interesting, but honestly, like, I've dedicated half year on making this window, which I had to scrap because Unity did a John Ricatello. So I hate that. Like, Unity is such an interesting engine. It's like most game engines, if you look at it, they mostly like require you to do a lot of work. When it has so many different tools, you don't even need to know how to code. Like, it makes it so incredibly easy to make games. Okay, so this is implemented pretty much. If I say line ID and I revert, then it will be... Oh, I did not test that out, didn't I? Well then, but if I implement this piece of code, I will revert, then it will work. See? I am incredible! I know. Actually, hold up, let me test something. View, preview. If I close and reopen the preview. Enable preview. Nope. Nope, it does not respond. I would need to restart OBS, but then I would need to restart the stream. So, show. Change general values, that's it. Now the only thing left for us is to actually make the inspect... You know, another feature would be to move these things, but... whatever. Actually, no, that's important. That's kind of important. I need to implement that. Dragging with... Okay, so if you don't know, this is a little bit complicated right here. This is a tree view. It's a part of Unity, which is really... Like, not many people know about this, and Unity doesn't really document it, but if you learn how to use it, it's actually quite powerful, and it's one of the main things I use for making windows, because quite frequently I just need a table of things, or not even a table, like this, right here. Also, my camera is dying, which is not good. Right here, map editor, you can see this is just items. I can expand them, not expand them, this is nice. But, yeah, you can, if you want to drag items, well, lad, you need to implement that. How do you do that? There's no documentation on that, or I guess there's some documentation, but it's not that important. But, I'm starting to lose my words. Yeah, dragging is a little bit complicated how it works, and I still don't remember it. I need to inspect a lot of code and figure out what to do, but it's just annoying. Ooh, 1, 0, nice. For example, if I drag this, I will need to also drag these items. Makes sense. Actually, no, that wouldn't be that big of an issue. Because anything you do, you pretty much need to reload the tree view, meaning that it will have to reconstruct everything, so you don't really need to worry about things like that. So, no, I'm just gonna TODO. What's the name of this file? Multi-line. Multi-entry translation defines editor drag. Okay, but today we also need to do inspectors. Right here, inspector. So, inspector gadget. If you're using line ID, then we'll just quite simply line item line. Oh, actually, yeah, if I select... Wait a second, what? Wait, this shouldn't work like that. Where's the tree? Oh, this is where I do my goof. So we need to change this a little bit, because we are not selecting a line item, we are just selecting a tree window tree.line item. So now I should be able to select everything, and it doesn't work. Lovely, lovely, gobbly, wobbly, jobbly. Oh, I'm using the tree. Multi-entry. Crap, I'm not using that. Okay, so if I why am I... What is QAC doing here? Go away. Multi-entry. Translation defines the line. There you go. Define field. Although in this situation we kinda don't want to do this, because we would also want to have access to the line when it's selected. So maybe the old system wasn't actually that dumb. Huh. Because if we have only this thing, previously if you used the items from the tree directly, then we also had access to the define field. Sorry, the line. When you selected the define field, we also knew what line it was on, and we currently don't have access to that, and that's kind of not good. No, screw it. The field context. Public define field, public, whatever this is, line. Simple. Now instead of parsing this, we'll instead create a new inspector, window inspector. Define field will be equal to, I need to pay attention when my camera is going to die. Define item, no. Maybe yes. Yes, no, yes, define. And then line will be equal to define item to the line. Because a smart man coded it. Yeah, sure. So now, we shall be ready. Line item line ID will be equal editor GUI layout delete text field. Line ID. What was the shortcut to copy and paste quickly? I don't know. Oh, there we go. My camera died. Well, I can now turn off all of the lights because they are starting to annoy me. Or more like, hold up, give me a second. I need to enable light in my room so I wouldn't go blind. So I want words. Words, why aren't you working today? Words. Okay, yeah, but I think just line ID is the only thing we need here. So I select a line. Incredible. I guess we could also just make like a, you know, an inspector, a normal inspector by select something. Should we bother? You know what? We will bother. Void header GUI. The header GUI is just gonna have like a label. Editor styles dot. Yeah, I don't remember. Hold up, there was like a white label, something like that. That was large, I suppose. Hello. Oh, sorry, no. As the thing here, we're gonna say string name, like item name. And then we're gonna put the item name here. So maybe a line. Yeah, not really what I wanted. I remember that white bold label kind of worked a little bit wonky. I think it was black. Yeah, exactly. Like that is not what I want. Bold label. Or actually, how Unity bros do it. Static class styles. Public static UI style header new GUI style editors styles that bold label. No, font size will be equal to like something like 36. And we just say styles.header. That's a bit too much. And we will then do a QGUI editor utility vertical line layout. And we're done. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be a horizontal line. Oh, this is supposed to be centered. Text, alignment, center, middle center. Yay! Line ID, and I guess we could also do just editor GUI layout space, and I suppose we could just add a button to add define GUI layout button add define window dot what was it? It was in the tree. Add line. No, sorry, add define. Oh, but then it requires something that we don't have access to. That is not good. But we could fix that quite easily. Okay, so pretty much what I'm doing is that we can just parse the item from the content tree or the line itself, which will work either way, so pick your poison. Huh? Oh yeah, here. Line item. Yippee! So that worked. And now, lads and gents. Because we have, yeah, this is quite simple, but now we need to write it for this lad right here. define field. Line item, sorry, no. Why is it line item? Just name it item. Item dot define field, yeah. Display name, wait. How. Display name. It's gonna be literally the same code from here. Except that we'll change this to display name, but that's not what we wanted. We wanted, I guess, define ID or something like this. ID. Using new GUI editor GUI disabled scope find fields dot auto display name. If that is true, then yeah. Item dot define field dot, oh, actually hold up, I'm still having my camera on. Oh, that is goofy. So I don't really have a way to preview it, so excuse me. Okay. Oh, I kind of fixed it. Oh, never mind. Camera source and this thing. It should work now. Okay, so when I'm in studio mode, I can preview things, sort of. Okay, so that's lovely. Yep, that works, kind of. It's a bit wonky. You know what, if it works, it works. Yep, that's it, I think. I guess we could somehow segregate it a little bit better. Editor GUI layout that label. No, hold up, GUI layout that label. Display name. Editor styles that white label. I guess bold label and not white label. Yeah. Yay. So yeah, that works. And we can cross it off our list. Well, I guess we ran out of things to do. I guess there's only... Actually, I know I can add one more thing. Delete... Oh crap, no.
Nice.
Yeah, but... Huh. How does this lot do it? Inspector, but there might... Like, there's a delete button I've coded to QAC, but I don't know where it is.
Now time for Lethal Company.
Sam, I still don't have that game. I should buy it. Oh, I don't think I've implemented it. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, crap. Well then, there's like a fancy button. Hold on, let me show you the fancy button. And there's a fancy button. If I add something, I can say delete, then confirm with delete, and that's cool. I've coded it for the map, but I don't think I've coded it for the prompt library, which is using like the new system. You can see it's using a very generalized editor window, meaning that this thing is using the same code as in here, was like an official product that is never going to be released. It's kind of sad. I still need to release it someday. I don't know. You know, I think like if I will make QASig work in Unity, I think I will make two editors like this. Because I really like making them. Yeah, we went from crap to this looks kind of decent. So that's a success in my book. We could have had a color. Actually, maybe I just had an idea. Oh. Toolbar.
Crap to better crap.
Crap to better crap, exactly. It's Unity, like, come on. Like, Unity looks good. The editor UI. Prompt preview. I might be able to squeeze in one extra thing that I just thought about right now. No, not prompt preview. What am I doing? This. What happened? I don't know, like... Visual Studio keeps adding random lines here at the beginning. It's annoying sometimes. Suddenly you build your game and suddenly, oh no, you can because this code is referencing something that you didn't add there, but Visual added, so yeah, that's nice. This is the line item. Vertical line. Arcs, row, rect. Resize to left. Actually not. How does QASig do it? Well, I'm looking at the wrong one. Input, map, window, content tree. How do you do it, lad? GUI. On GUI repaint. I think that's where it's being housed. Yep. Huh. Okay. Let's pick a nice color. Why is it in Polish? Piss off. Sure. Lovely. That broke everything. Okay, I'm not sure why this is like gray. Stop that. Oh, because I'm being dumb. Okay, draw. For the love of. Arcs, row, rect, resize to left. Try content on none. This is horrible, but it will work. Please. Why is it black? It's supposed to be black. Hey, this is confusing. This is not black. This is not the color I selected. Huh? Oh, I think I know what's going on. We need F's in here. This is an int, it will be rounded up, which is not what we want. Oh, this looks so nice. We could also just add a little bit of this vertical line. Resize to right. Hold up, color rect. Color rect, and then we will use this color rect right here. Resize to right. 0F, which will create a nice looking line. But maybe not that thick. Thank you very much. Also, no, this is good. Lovely gobbly jobbly wobbly. Oh boy, this is beautiful. Today, we've created art. So, yeah, thank you lads for tuning into this stream. My computer is on fire, but we did amazing progress today. Oh boy. Yeah, this is amazing. Actually, you know what? Hold up. GitHub. Upload. Multi-entry file editor. Add this editor for multi-entry file. Lovely gobbly wobbly jobbly. Ah! Thank you for tuning into the stream. This was, yeah, amazing. Yes, reload, whatever. Hello.
Hello, Doc.
And you join now when we are done? Hello. So yeah, we need to... I should probably add a drag and drop one day.
Damn, bro is late.
Yeah. So look what we did today. This is amazing. If I go here, I can press open editor. I've made this beautiful window. You see this? Do you see this? And there's an inspector on the right. Holy garbage, it's so nice. So this color means absolutely nothing, but it looks nice. Maybe it will have a use in the future, which... Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is just so... I love making little windows, if you can't tell. Now I have this beautiful window in my portfolio. I have this beautiful window in my portfolio. I look... By the way, Unity's input system also has like a search bar.
Be quiet, I was in school.
Yeah. What time is it for you? Like, it's 8 PM, it's 9 PM for me. Holy garbage. Yeah, but this window has a better search function than Unity, so Unity hire me. Pretty much. Well, actually, don't hire me, because you know, Unity isn't even hiring, they just keep firing. Unity is a good company. Lethal company? More like... Okay, yeah, that's not a funny joke. And one more thing we can do. Currently, the inspector. You can see that we can... This imported object, and you can see different fields that we cannot modify. That's just for testing reasons. We absolutely do not need this. So, I just need to comment this. For debug purposes. But, beautiful. So I guess it's high time for me to actually make those files. Because currently, as you can see, we have duplicates of... Okay, we have, you know? Wobbly gobbly... I still have a lot of things to implement. Yeah, but at least we can now safely define all the different items. It's not gonna be that big of a deal now. Because we are amazing. For example, these things are incorrectly filled out, but we could actually... You know what, let's just give it a test. Create new files. Or, you know what, new main menu. But why do you say... Okay, I think we broke something, but I don't care enough. New main menu, we're gonna delete this file. I'm gonna create a new file. Scriptable object translation defines multi-entry. New main menu. Once again, it says it, I can revert, but I can't. What is going on here? Okay, here's a little bit of, there's a small little bug. So, we were in this, this file has modified. Well, yeah, it should work now. Aren't you working? Let's see. Oh, why doesn't it generate anything? Huh. Well then, that's a bug. So when we create a new asset, it's technically empty, although it isn't. Unless we can somehow... I don't know. That's a future for future cells, or maybe we should just ignore it. Like, it's an internal editor tool, I don't care. I would probably be the only person, although you know what, I kinda want people help me out with this project, but still, it will manage. Okay, so, let's just... Oh crap, no, go away. English. New main menu. You know, txt, let's fill this out. For this menu, hold up. Oh, what is going on? Thank you, I absolutely did not ask for this. I'm gonna make this stay on top. And let's get to filling, shall we? Or when we add a line, it should also already have a single define. That would be cool. Or you know, also like if we're not using the separation character, then we're just going by line ID. This is supposed to be... I forgot. Oh yeah, line ID, then it should react differently, but you know what it's gonna be in the future. Okay, news. Menu, news. Hold up, that's the line ID. That's the wrong one. Menu, servers. menu, quit. Actually, I just had an idea. We can make our lives better. So, firstly, when we create a new tree, when we create a new line, it should already have a single define. Add line defines new define field. New define field. Okay, that's one thing, but we can also do shortcuts, because that's a thing we can do. Like Alt W. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's just first look at how QASIC does it, because I like stealing code from myself. There's like a, I don't know, shortcut right here.
Cutting in half the short people.
Exactly. There's like a save shortcut and things. And we'll find the window, not the entry window. Exactly. Get window, let's save. Yep, and then we're gonna implement another shortcut. Create new line. Let's do it Alt W, Alt W. Yeah, because, yeah, sure. I guess we can just call it like sh save or shortcut, because we are not gonna use those methods. They're just for Unity to figure out what to do. New line, get editor tree, new line. Add line. I guess it should be create line and create define. Sure. Nice. So let's see how this works. Menu social. Menu internet. Like, I don't know what internet means. And create a new one. We select menu favorites. Menu official. Menu history. Like server history. Is that what this is supposed to be called? Friend. What? Friend servers. Friend servers. Search servers. Create server. Rejoin. Server rejoin, I guess. Direct connect. server refresh servers. Hide empty games. Hide full games. You know, this is actually quite comfortable to work with compared to what I had to use previously, which was just, you know, manually filling out a long list, which is not that fun. This is really handy. Server no whitelist. Server no whitelist. Oh. Settings. Video. Okay, like I could go and not go, but like I think this is quite clear. This works. We did it. Upload. Multi-entry shortcuts. Added shortcuts to multi-entry editor. Reload. Well, this was fun. Thank you for joining the stream, but we are actually going to end right now. It was nice streaming. Yeah, that was a nice stream. I had fun. I like making editor UI. My life is really sad.
Was fun?
Yeah. You know, like, sorry, there are things I can understand it more, like, easy, faster, easier, I don't know. Like, portal challenge chambers. I am not looking forward to completing that. But this was fun. Like, I'm sorry, to those that think that editor UI is boring, you are stupid. I love writing that. Well, thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.
Next stream Lethal Company 100% real.
Maybe.